those off, please? Wait for the microphone. Thank you.
Okay.
Erik, now that Terry is back and has been away for a little bit, is there anything you guys have done as a staff to look into tape or sets to get him maybe back into a little bit of a rhythm, considering how he was going before he missed these last 2 games?
Yeah, we know what he's capable of, and he knows it as well. It's not like we have to design something new for him. He was playing great before. It's just a matter of getting his body feeling good, getting comfortable again, and I fully expect him, to be back to being aggressive and giving us that X factor that we could use.
And what's that delicate balance? You switch your lineup a little. You got a little more shooting in the lineup. Obviously, he succeeded the last 2 games. How do you sort of handle that with Terry, a guy who's used to a certain role, and now obviously things have evolved?
Like everybody, has to, you have to just do what's best for the team right now. Nothing is in concrete. We're not where we want to be. That's the bottom line.
I'm only asking this because I never get a chance to preface a question with Pat Riley was on a podcast, but he was on with UD and Mike.
Oh,
I know,
man.
UD and Mike, so it was okay. He drew a parallel at the end to his first couple of years with the Lakers and how he learned from Kareem and what you learned from the guys who had been here. Obviously, you were with them as an assistant, but did you ever draw that parallel between your first couple of years as a head coach and what you had here as far as vets and what Pat had to learn from in those first couple of years as you make that trip?
I mean, I definitely, I had a steep learning curve. It's amazing. You go literally one chair to the next, and I was involved in a lot of playoff series, a lot of preps, 82 games a season for a long period of time, working for 3 demanding coaches. You talk about Stan, this was my first boss. Then Ronnie, was there for a little bit, and then Pat. You have, the best teachers and mentors you can learn from, in this business, and yet you just go one seat over. There's no way to prepare you, for that. Just how everything comes at you. So many unpredictable things. So much of it is not really the strategy and the X's and O's, and all the things that you're diving into as an assistant coach. It's all, human dynamics. But yes, I learned, quite a bit, from the vets. I learned a lot from Dwayne, and I learned a lot from UD, and quite frankly, I learned a lot by making mistakes, with both of them. We can laugh about all that stuff now, but those were sometimes painful lessons. I'm just grateful that, everybody allowed me to, kind of learn and weather some of those storms.
Coach, obviously the bench gave a huge boost last game, and Kevin was especially huge on the glass. Can you kind of talk about his impact, whether it be on the floor and also just kind of behind the scenes? I know last year he called him a connector of all connectors.
Yeah, and I mean that as a compliment. You say too many of these terms, and you guys write them out there, then everybody starts to, mock these terms. But I think that's a great compliment, to be a connector. In today's day and age, there's so much separation. Somebody that has a gift of, seeing others. Kevin has that. And then the ability to want to bring, people together. And then also the final piece is to have the interpersonal skills to be able to do that, where people trust you and want you to be able to help connect. At this stage in his career, he just wants to win and he wants to see other guys succeed. How can you not want to play with a guy like that? He has extensive experience in a lot of different roles. He understands what it's like, being a star player. He understands what it's like being a reserve. And you're tasked with changing the energy of the game. And sometimes it doesn't always go that way. And you're not always given maybe all the minutes or opportunities that maybe a starting unit would have. That's a different dynamic. He understands all the emotions that go into that. Our depth is one of our most important strengths of our team, and Kevin's a big part of that. But also giving the confidence, to the bench guys to help them be their best versions is a big part too. Okay, thank you.